Is behavior is largely a product of its immediate environment, and it is the teacher's responsibility to create that environment. As teachers, we are dead in the water if we wait for children to take the leadership for creating an appropriate learning environment. How often I hear teachers say, well, I'm having a good year because I have good students, or I'm having a bad year because I have a bunch of rowdy students. Believe me, folks, this is leaving too much to chance. We are derelict in our duty if we put the responsibility for the condition of learning environments into the hands of students. Here are two experiences I had recently in the classrooms that illustrate this. These were both middle school classrooms. One was in a stable, rural community where life was so predictable. A community that was always about as far away as one can imagine from the contemporary madness of how society is so often portrayed. Students came from good, solid, established church-going families, families who worked hard and cared for one another. The classroom I visited was sheer pandemonium. Kids coming and going, shouting out, helter-skelter. I went there to take data on on-task behavior, but I didn't get any. No one was on task. Visiting with the teacher after, I was told, quote, "There is no hope for these kids. They have never learned to behave." Think about that. There was a certified teacher, paid a reasonable salary, who put the blame for how students behaved in the classroom on them and anyone else who should have taught them to behave. Contrast that with this second experience. Located 2 city blocks from the most violent, crime-ridden neighborhood in America, a neighborhood where, on average, I was told, someone is murdered every day of the year. The students in the classroom I visited came from the homes of that neighborhood. The students I talked to told me that the thing they liked most about school was that they were less likely to be killed in school. The classroom I visited was a model of good student behavior. Kids came in, took their seats, and got out the material. The teacher smiled, greeted the students warmly and genuinely and personally, got the students busy immediately, and calmly attended to the few misbehaviors that occurred. She scoffed at the notion that just because these kids came from, quote, bad homes, end of quote, they should be expected to behave badly in school. Remember, behavior is largely a product of its immediate environment, and it is the teacher's responsibility to create the proper learning environment.